what's up everybody? Buccaneers, go Bucks. Hey, today we've got the brand new release of the W King D10. We're going to see how this thing sounds. We're going to put it up against the X10. So it's a battle of the 10s, playoff style. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the newly released W King D10. This just hit. I want to give props to W King for sending me out one of these puppies. We're going to see how this thing sounds. We're going to compare it to the X10 because they show some similarities between the two. But I'll go over real quick. I don't want to take too much time because the control layout on this thing, pretty much just like every other W King speaker recently. Power, your minus and plus for volume, backtrack, play, pause. EQ button, there's two EQs just like we've seen with the last several of them. Like one's more bass, one's more treble. Light mode, now this one you can see the light mode is on, just kind of cycles through the colors and it does go to the beat. You push the button. Come on, Mr. Hand. It just turns it off. If you hit it again, turns it on. So as far as I can tell, there's only two light modes. Now this thing has, again, like other W King speakers we've seen that's hit recently, two woofers and two tweeters. You see the woofers are lit up. It's a little bit cheap looking because you can see the casing around the speaker itself. So it's not like just shining. You can see like the screws and the metal around the edges of it. So it's not quite as refined as you might see like on the Soundcore Motion Boom or Select Pro. Now this has passive radiators on the ends with cover over it. I like that a lot better than say the D9 that has a passive radiator in the back that's exposed. On the back you've got the flap. It does have a microphone jack, so you can use this for karaoke, and it's got a USB-A to charge other devices and 3.5mm USB-C to charge. So it's a 70 watt speaker. As you can see by the box, it has a 70 watts, 15,600 milliamp battery. That's a pretty big battery. It's supposed to play for like, I think 25 hours. Downside is this thing takes 7.5 hours to charge, according to the manual. So it takes a long time to charge. You have to charge it overnight, what have you. It says waterproof, but it's IPX6. W King still hasn't got with the program of going full IPX7 waterproof. It is TWS compatible. Actually shows you on the box right there. And some other crap. Anyway, not a whole lot different than several of the other W King speakers we've seen recently. Now it does have the lights. The only one that has the lights is the T9, which is a bigger speaker. But this is 70 watt, and we're going to compare it up against the X10, which is 70 watt. Now this thing just came out and it's hitting at about right around, I think it's 95 bucks with the coupon that's available right now. Whereas the X10 is really around that same price, right around 100 bucks. So between this and the X10, they are price-wise really close. It's both 70 watts. So we're going to see if this is better than the X10, or if you already have the X10, should you bother with this one. Now I do like the handle better than the strap. The fixed handle is a lot better in my opinion than the strap. The strap's a little more clunky to carry around. You can't just carry it like a handle because it's longer. You can't shorten it to be really short. So we're going to check this out against the X10. Let's go. So we're going to start these both at 40%. As you can see, the D10 is a little bit bigger than the X10, but these are both 70 watts like I said. And one other thing to mention, W King still with this D10 has not synced the volume of the speaker to your phone. So if you want to get the max volume, you need to go press the plus until it goes beep. Then you're at the max volume, then you can adjust from your phone. I don't know why they still haven't figured that out. Pretty much everybody else has. But Go up to 80%. Change track. So these sound pretty similar. On some songs, the X10 may be a little tad brighter on EQ1. Let's change these over to EQ2.
So take me as I am. Begin and love me, love me.
So we're on EQ2 now.
So take me as I am. Fill me in and love me, love me.
Sweet dreams by Eurythmics played in house club. I'm too sexy, did not.
The D10 may be a tad bit brighter. Let's go back to EQ1. Let's change tracks. Go up to 100%. EQ1. So based on that, at the max volume, I think that D10 is a little bit cleaner, maybe just a little bit louder than the X10 when you go up to max volume. Neither one of these are terribly different from the other. So I would say if you already have the X10, then you really don't need to go out and get the D10. They're pretty close. Like I said, I do like the style better of the D10 with the handle, and it does have the lights. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, the one thing I don't really care for a whole lot is it just has two pads on the bottom. So you got a small area that it's sitting on, so it's not the most stable speaker due to that. But other than that, it's definitely a good speaker for under $100. But it's like I said, if you've already got the X10, unless you just like collecting speakers like me maybe, then you might not think about it. But if you're new to the W King and don't have any other speakers, or maybe have just one and want to get one more powerful than say like the D8, I think this D10 is a very good option. One that I would definitely recommend anybody who needs a good mini boombox style speaker. So anyway, that's the wrap up for the D10, and compared to the X10, both of those right there are under $100, real close to that. So for under $100, either one of those would be a good option. Me personally, if I had to pick between those two, I would take the D10 based on the handle, and it does have a microphone jack, so you can do karaoke with it. And it also has the lights, although I think the lights are not done as well as some other speakers. So like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out the D10 at Amazon. It's on there right now. Like, subscribe again. That's it. Mr. Hand takes out.